Hello again, everyone. This is Dan Romance with Tax Saving Professionals coming to you from lovely Vero Beach on the east coast of Florida. And today I have the pleasure of speaking to a long-term client, Dr. Randy Mitchmore. Dr. Mitchmore, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Dan. It's a pleasure to be with you as always.
Great to have you. Tell our viewers where your practice is, Randy.
My practice is called Life Smiles, the inner part of the city of Houston, third largest city in the country.
And how long have you had your practice there in Houston?
I've been in Houston about 20 years now, and it's been
Terrific.
very good.
And where did you have the honor of going to dental school at?
I went to the University of Texas in Houston, moved away to a small town to practice first, and realized this was home and came back here about 20 years ago.
Very good. So I know that your practice has been very successful for a very long period of time. And of course, with that success comes a nice revenue stream for the practice. And it also comes with a nice income stream personally for you. What were some of the challenges you were having when all of a sudden you realized that the tax bill was getting way out of hand? What led up to all that?
I wouldn't say it was getting out of hand. I would call it obscene.
Oh,
Uh, I was really uncomfortable with it. And I had a trusted advisor, a CPA that I've used for years, very smart man. And I would ask him about how high the tax burden was. And he would say, Randy, just be glad you made so much money you have to pay tax on it. Uh, Everything's good. And he was very confident. And I was never audited for many years. But I really felt there had to be a better way.
so that didn't give you much confidence in his willingness to help you to beat down the tax man.
That's right. He knew what he knew how to do. He was very good at it. And I always look at most accountants, and I've used several, just a few for the years. I'm usually very loyal to my advisors. More of a historical advisor. They take what's happened and they uh, make reports on it. They're really not influencing the future.
So there was no proactive measures in planning for the future tax really before it even happened.
That's correct. That's correct.
When you first started to speak with us here at Tax Saving Professionals, what were some of the things that started to give you hope to think that maybe this might be the firm that's going to work for me and do what I would expect?
Well, it actually goes back a little further than that. I had another consultant that knew me well, and he had recommended that I look up you guys. He had been using Tax Savings Pros for a number of years. And that's when I first started asking my CPA about it. And that's when he kept poo-pooing the idea, saying that I really didn't want to complicate things. It'd be a lot more reporting to do. Might have to make all these companies and just more trouble than it's worth. So I asked him that several times, and so I always put it on the back burner. And after about 5 years of that, I said, enough is enough. This is just obscene. So I actually talked with you, Dan, and your demeanor and confidence made me feel really comfortable about moving forward. Plus, I'd had this other relationship with this other advisor that had been using tax saving professionals for years. So I came to you with some, I'd done my homework from trusted people before I ever started talking with you.
Well, we appreciate the kind words. It's been great to have you. What type of interaction do you have with our staff, with your team here at TSP? How's their accessibility and how frequently do you interact with them?
The first year, I would say there was a lot of interaction. It was mostly a learning curve for me. And always they've been extremely responsive, and you use the right word. It's a team. It's not just one person. There's people that have areas of expertise, and I've worked with just about everybody in those different areas at this point, and found it very excellent to work with.
So right about when you came on as a client here at Tax Saving Professionals, we were pivoting and we were starting to offer a broader scope of services. You know, traditionally our forte was year in and year out, year after year, we were helping people with mitigating their taxes as they were moving through the year and earning income. We have strategies put into place to reduce taxes. But we slowly started to move into helping people with future tax obligations, mostly in their retirement, and looking to help people with significantly reducing taxes, future taxes that they would pay when they retired. Have you had any exposure to any of those strategies? You don't have to go into specifics, but I'm wondering, how much of a comfort level is that giving you in addition to your annual tax savings?
That's actually been a huge benefit. I've had several what the psychologists call life events the past few years. I got remarried, even though we'd been together for 20 years. We actually got married. So that was a life event that has financial implications. Uh, I moved to this new home I'm in now, and that had financial implications. And of course, I'm at the age that I need to be thinking about retirement. So all of those, the guys at Tax Savings Professionals held my hand through it and opened my eyes that there's really some creative strategies that's made both of us feel much more comfortable about the future and saved us a ton of tax money along the way and will make us feel very secure about the future.
You know, I like the way you mentioned the future because, it's our endeavor here at the firm to work with our clients for a very, very long period of time, whether our clients are in their early 40s or 50s. We want to be on the team until they retire and then into retirement to help with additional strategies. So it's really a wealth preserving, wealth building process that our clients are walking into, for lack of better terms. And what you just said right there, Dr. Mitchmore, it makes me think that the work that you've done with our firm has helped you get into some of the life-changing events that you're into, especially with the new place you've moved into, and I know helping to build your practice. So that's got to be a nice benefit, nice byproduct.
Yeah, you know, the money savings through the income tax savings has been just a godsend, and I'm so grateful for that. But being more future focused is sounds corny, but it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I would imagine so. What would you say or recommend to a younger dentist who's not just started out, but is really kind of in the middle third, say, of their career, if they're starting to feel the pressure of the tax man and they're wondering what to do, they're not getting any relief from their CPA. What would be some advice that you would want to lend to a young dentist like that?
Oh my goodness, the sooner the better. Uh, yeah, one way, Dan, that I've always judged any professional, and I learned this from a wealthy mentor of mine. Any advisor that I hire or consultant, my gauge is whatever the fee is, uh, that consultant should either make me that much money or save me that much money. And that's has served me well. And with Tax Savings Professional, it's done both. It's saved me more money than what the fee has been, and it's actually helped me to make more money to put in my pocket, more than what the fee is. Uh, so that's the highest recommendation I can give for consultant.
Well, that's great to hear, and I think that our viewers are happy to know that. Um, what Tax Saving Professionals offers for those interested in learning about what we do is a no charge personal consultation. And if there are any viewers out there who are watching right now, please feel free to contact me for a private conversation to learn more about what we do and to allow me to learn about yourself to see if there might be a good fit together. So Dr. Mitchmore, I want to thank you for your time today. I know you're a busy dental professional making it happen and making great smiles for people all over the state and all over the country from what I'm hearing. So, Randy, it's good to have you with us today. Thanks so much, and we'll talk to you soon.
My pleasure. Best to you.
Thank you.